Okay, good day everyone, here we go. So I'm leading out here at the moment, got the two boys behind me. I'll do the first bit of an effort. Now I'll just sit in my tempo, which is zone 3 for me, right? And getting to know these zones and your numbers and then being able to hold your numbers are important. So it's important, this is why I keep saying, when you've done your rides, go into the data on your Strava or your Garmin account and have a look at it, see where you're going, see what you're improving like. And we'll just jump into my Strava account now, and I'll just show you. This is just a workout that I did, a 20-minute workout on the indoor training yesterday. So I just rode to my FTP, which is 246. So I averaged 246 watts for the 20 minutes. Okay, so I just held those numbers. I knew I could hold them, so I just held those numbers and had a 20-minute workout. Now, these are your zones. So you got your zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Obviously, active recovery and your endurance, you should be able to do these pretty much all day. You can just ride all day at these paces. When you're getting into a faster paced ride, you're coming more into your tempo, your threshold, and your VO2 max. Okay, and then these two here is when you're absolutely going full out. Right, especially this neuromuscular, then you're going all out, sprinting. But for me, at the start of my effort on this particular ride here, or this effort that we did, I sat in my tempo, which is didn't really go over about 220 watts. Right, and then the second part of it, which I'll take over from Mark shortly, I then move to my threshold. Okay, so Mark's just coming around Alf now, and we're sitting still on around about a bit under 200 watts. You'll see my watts are fluctuating, they're going up and down. That's what happens with a power meter though, they go up and down. But when I get up the front there, they'll start to settle down a bit, and then you get into a bit of a rhythm. But we're just keeping the same sort of pace going along. We're into a bit of a headwind now, so now I'll take over from Mark. The boys will jump on the back, and now I can just go, I can either go and sit in my tempo again, or I can do a bit more of an effort and go up to my threshold and push a few more watts, and have a bit more of an effort. And this is why it's important to know where your numbers are in relation to your zones, so you can hold those numbers, because I know I can sit comfortably at these sort of watts for a good amount of time, especially for this sort of effort, which is only about 8 minutes. I can comfortably sit here. So once you start doing some efforts, once you get out on the bike, you do some efforts, you've got to get back into your Strava account and have a look at where the numbers are. Get used to what you're building up to, so you can then get a mental picture in your head as to where you are. So when you're out on a ride with the boys and it's your turn to make the effort, or even if you're going up a hill, you know, and you need to work out so you don't want to blow up halfway up the hill, you can sit there, like for me, for my efforts, I can sit there and say, well, I can know for 20-30 minutes I can sit on 250-260 watts and not blow up. Okay, so that is the beauty of getting to know these numbers, and it does take a bit of time. It doesn't just happen overnight. You've got to get out there, get on the bike, start doing some efforts, and just start building a picture up of where you are, and that way it will make your cycling much more enjoyable, and eventually you'll be able to get a faster pace around some of your more regular rides that you want to whiz around faster. Because at the end of the day, we all want a fast speed, you know, a high speed. We all want an average high speed around some of the rides. So that's how you get there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Got any questions or comments, you can post them down below, and give us a thumbs up if you liked it.